Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a little afternoon pick-me-up. Sometimes towards the end of your day, maybe you just come home from work, or maybe it's around 3 p.m., and you just kind of lose some energy, and you need a little pick-me-up. Well, rather than grab for a chocolate bar, or a Coke, or a coffee, why don't you do this quick little yoga practice just to boost your energy, open up your hips a bit, and hopefully make you feel a little better, able to complete the rest of your day. So join me at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, draw those arms up. Exhale, belly's in, bend the knees, dive forward. Maybe give yourself a little hug. Bring your hands to your shins, come halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow back down. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades back so you come into a nice flat back, belly's drawn in, lift straight up and inhale the arms up, palms to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, dive forward. Hands to the shins, lengthen. Bow back down, bend your knees deeply, hands to the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. So lift up to a flat back, belly's in, and then come all the way up. Palms to the heart. Adding some movement. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees, dive forward. Hands to the shins. Lowering the hands. Let's take our right leg, step it back. Lower the knee. Uncurl the toes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down, straighten the front leg, flex the toes up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Flex the toes up. Turn the toes to the baby toe side. We'll get into this IT band here. Lengthen your spine. Maybe tuck the chin in. Maybe bow down. You can use blocks too to raise up the ground if you prefer. Lengthen back up. Turn the toes to face forward. Bend the knee. Bring your hands to the inside lizard lunge. Move that left foot over to the side. Stay here on your hands or lower to your forearms. Knees and toes in the same direction. Flex the toes up if you like and roll onto your baby toe side. So if you can't get down onto your forearms onto the mat, again, you could use blocks. We're just opening to the hips a little. Good, slowly coming up. Bring the hand on the other side, curl the back toe under, step back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, wave forward into your plank. Roll forward on the toes, lower halfway or less. Uncurl the toes, up dog, all the way up to downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up, bend your knee and turn that knee up towards the ceiling. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Press both hands into the mat. And then let's bring that knee forward. Move the foot out of the way, coming into our pigeon prep. Flex those toes. Walk your left leg back. Come up nice and high. Or come down onto the forearms. Maybe lower your head down. You want to keep drawing this left hip to the mat. Really focus on your breath. And then slowly, let's come on up. Belly is in. Curl the back toe under, step back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, wave forward to plank. Roll forward, lower halfway or less. Chaturanga, the up dog. All the way back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to step, hop, walk to the top of our mat. Bend the knees deeply, hands to the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Flat back comes up. Inhale, palms to the heart. Exhale. Inhaling up. Belly is in. Dive forward. Hands on the shins. Lengthen. Lower those hands. Left leg steps back. Bend the knee. It doesn't go past your toes. Uncurl the back toes. Inhale. Arms come up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the hands down and straighten the front leg, flexing those toes up. Inhale, come forward and up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back and pause. Turn the toes to the right. Lengthen up, tuck your chin in, or bow down a little closer, chest to the thighs. Lengthen up, turn the toes up, bend into the front knee, lizard lunge. Bring those hands up onto the inside of your foot. Stay on your hands or lower to your forearms. Knees and toes in the same direction. Maybe flex the toes up and roll onto the baby toe side of your foot. Coming up, curl the back toe under, step back, downward facing dog. Move through your flow. All the way back to downward facing dog. Lift now the left leg up, bend the knee, turn that knee up, up, up towards the ceiling. Really press both hands into the mat. Bring that knee forward, pigeon prop. Flex the left toes, slide that right leg as far back as you can. Lengthen up or come all the way down. Press your right hip bone towards the mat. Make sure you're not leaning on the left foot. Rest your head at any place and breathe. One more nice deep breath in. And just let it go. Bringing those hands up. Curl the back toe under. Step back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Wave forward to your plank. This time we're going to lower to the knees and slowly lower all the way down to our belly. Going to bend the left knee. Reach back. Grab for the foot. So stretch the thighs out. Maybe push the foot into the hands and lift the chest and the thigh up. You can balance on your right forearm. Release down. Switch sides. Bend that right knee. Bring that foot towards the buttocks. Get a nice stretch. And then when you're ready, belly's in. Push the foot into the hands. Lift up. Maybe prop yourself up with your left forearm. And release all the way down. Bending both knees. Clasp the hands into the low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the chest up. Reach those arms down the body. Float the legs up. Release down. You can do that again. Maybe clasping the unusual way. Or, if it's available, reach for your feet or your ankles. Pushing the feet into the hands. Lift the chest. Push the feet into the hands. Lift the thighs. Bow pose. Release yourself down. Press yourself back into child's pose. Grabbing a nice comfortable seat, feel free to sit on the edge of a prop right up. So you want pubic bone forward, tailbone back. Lengthen the spine up. Let's drop our chin to the chest. And bring the chin up to one shoulder. Let's bring it down to the other shoulder. Bringing that head up, press your hands to the mat, right ear to right shoulder. Deep breaths. Bring the head up, left ear to left shoulder. Bringing your hand up, resting your hands into your lap, maybe palms face down. Lengthen the spine. Let's close our eyes. And we're just going to focus simply on our breath. Perhaps you'd like to focus your attention on that space just above your upper lip and below your nostrils, just that skin there. So with each breath, you might be observing the breath move across that piece of skin that's just above your lip, below your nostrils. And try and keep your attention there. You can softly open your eyes. And that was our quick little afternoon pick-me-up, our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.